What's going on, y'all? My name is Sputnik.
I'm Indy.
And today, we're watching some more Hira in the Princesses of Power. This time we're watching Season 3, Episode 3, Once Upon a Time in the Waste. Okay.
Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time gives me, obviously, like, storybook, you know.
Very fairy tale.
Yes. And so
Yes.
I'm thinking we might get, like, a flashback or a story of Mara.
That makes sense, right?
Lore drop. That'd be amazing if true.
Big if true.
Big if true. And who knows? Will CATRA show up at all? Will she continue to... I mean, she probably feels like she needs to prove herself, you know, even though she's
So we know how she acts when she needs to prove herself.
Exactly. Sure. So, for some reason, it gives me, like, this will be this season's version of when they met up in the second to last episode, when she, like, you know, pushed the door out or dropped her down into the hole. Yep. I wonder if Tara will still be with them as they progress into this next episode. Who knows?
I hope so, at least a little bit. It'd be
be
nice
cool.
for her to not just be a one and done.
Indeed.
But if she is, we appreciated having her.
Indeed,
Absolutely.
that was fun. You know, she had a pretty good arc if it's just for that one episode. All right, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the links in the description to become like one of these fantastic people listed here. Patreon satellite subscribers who support us over on Patreon. They get early access to all our content a week before it releases on YouTube in the full uncut format. That's right, you can watch all 22-ish minutes of it with us. And I
Plus
say
discussion.
That, plus discussion indeed. It's the optimal way to view it, y'all. Check it out if you can. And yeah, any Mara predictions about why she? So I'm assuming she's the first one too as well. I don't get so the Princess of Power thing that has. It can just apply to any species, is what I can assume, right? Any species can be a Princess of Power, right? For the first ones, are they a separate species, I'd assume, than humans? Or is it a general term for many species?
I don't know.
Yeah. Lots of questions here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I just think where it comes from Mara, my guess would be if she had to...
Well, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about you saying about them being different species. I mean, we're on...
Etheria.
Yes.
And they're Etherians. But they're all different species?
Are they? Or
I don't know.
would you call them different species? The princesses?
Maybe,
Not
Scorpio.
really. They have different...
Well, that was my question, number one. I was like, could other species be it? Because we've seen a ton of other species just in the last episode.
That's what I'm... Sorry, that's what I'm saying. Just, like, from what we have seen, I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
probably,
we haven't
I guess.
seen them use the word human, but I mean, they're obviously humanoid. Lots of questions. But yeah, when it comes to Mara, reasons why I think, you know, people saying Mara went crazy and whatnot. I think Mara could have found out maybe some fundamental, foundational, like, sin or lie about her culture or something like that, or the first.
I mean, that's
ones.
usually how it goes down. There's
And
usually a misunderstanding that they realize.
She could have thought it was for the better to separate. Yeah, because she thinks her culture, that's the thing Adora would want most, to be reunited with her culture and find out they were great, perfect heroes or whatever. So she finds out, no, they weren't, and Mara made a hard decision to save, because she wanted to save, do her job, and keep Etheria safe. That would make her realize stuff, you know? Alright, I'm excited. You ready to hop into it?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Oh, alright, CATRA. Now we can see her side of it. Oh, Scorpio came with her. Nice.
Boy, you are.
I figured, I was like, there's no way Scorpio was not gonna go with her bestie.
It's a giant litter box, honestly.
I have no idea what you're doing, as the last thing I told you was to leave me alone.
She's supporting her friend through a tough time.
You pushed me away in order to save me, and it just brought us closer together.
Oh,
Bestie.
can't get rid of her.
You know what I see here? All my hard work ignored because of one mistake. My dreams turning to dust in front of my eyes.
And it's because she opened up to, like, the human side of herself by, like, wanting to help Shadow Weaver. She got punished for being, like, decent.
The Crimson Waste is completely deserted.
Yeah,
Lies.
it better be. I'm not in the mood to deal with...
Again.
The furry bar. Turning dark.
Is that, like, weird, like, having different levels of, like, humanoidness? Because, like, we saw, like, more, like, cat-like, or, like, more, like, animal-in-the-face,
No, this
like,
is interesting.
creatures.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's,
You know?
that's real diversity.
That's, like, the Pluto, Goofy situation.
Yes. But they're still all, like, sentient.
Yes, exactly. It's just interesting. I like when it's like interrupted like that, and you just feel like she's been doing it for like
Yeah.
1 straight minute.
Move it.
Damn, she's really. Oh, is that one of the friends of Huntara? Our old friends.
All right.
Maybe we shouldn't pick on the heavily armed crowd.
That makes sense.
Yeah? And what are they going to do? Send me to die?
Sure, she has nothing else to lose.
If I ever see that boy or his sparkly friend or that angry blonde one again, I swear I'll...
Haters.
Which way did they go?
Who are you?
Fair.
Which way did they go?
Buzz off, kitty.
Ooh.
What, are you too dumb to understand a simple question?
Yeah.
Oh man, they're matching each other's energy.
What?
Last thing I remember, Hordak sent us out here to track down First One's tech, not...
He sent her there to die.
Where are they going?
There are only
Oh,
two
she's-
rules in the Crimson Waste. One, the strong make the rules.
Yeah.
Wait.
So, here's the thing. I've done this. The whole threatening people bit, the intimidation.
Yeah, that's like my old thing, kind of.
Just don't care anymore.
Okay, she's turning a new page.
Threats only work on someone who has something
Yeah.
to lose.
Yep.
But me?
You're scaring us, CATRA.
I like it when she's like this.
No, it's more honest, at least. Did she get stabbed? Oh, okay, just poison.
What'll it be?
Right, everyone's like, I'm gonna mind my business.
These guys continuously getting punked. It's gotta suck for their moral.
We'll take you anywhere you want to go, boss.
Boss is crazy after 2 seconds. Right?
Ooh, a cool biker snake gang.
You steal the jacket because it's cool looking.
Yeah.
I'm standing in front
She
of
would.
Mara's ship.
All right, let's get there quick.
That's definitely the ship that says your name.
Wait, says my name?
Not Adora. It says She-Ra.
Not you.
This is incredible. A first
Yeah, it's
one
gotta be
ship?
awesome.
This thing used to travel through space.
Y'all don't travel through space?
There's nowhere to
I
go.
know, I know.
Things it contains.
So they got like suns, right? Yeah, they got moons. So they could actually go to the moon. Did they get looted?
Oh, this can't be it. Where's the message coming from then?
Maybe there's a hidden chamber.
People stole everything they could pry up and
That
take.
sucks, but it's
If they
realistic.
didn't want things stolen, they should have bolted everything down better. No one comes here anymore.
Because there's nothing left to steal?
Well, that. And it's haunted.
Ooh.
Where is that voice coming from?
There's probably more transmissions from the first ones.
But this room is tiny. Oh, there has to be a door around here somewhere.
A
Say
door
so.
or... I'm sorry.
Adora? Adora?
Hold on.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help.
Oh man, I would love seeing her use the She-Ra powers.
Hello, She-Ra.
Ladies. Like lizard bats.
Really had them
Oh
going.
man.
I've never seen a room of murderous toughs look so freaked out before.
Scorpion,
I like her little
please.
badass jacket.
What? Those
She is a jacket thief.
They make me taunt what happens when they try to threaten me.
Well, they won't.
Maybe I'll do a CATRA.
These guys need to stand up for
Cosplay.
themselves. Ooh. Rip.
Carry her, idiot. Move. You
Um,
know, I'm starting to think this place gets a bad rap.
Oh, I'm
the Land of Outlaws. That does seem like their place.
It's nice and toasty. If you look for the ground ripples, you can avoid the quicksand. And my exoskeleton is...
Yeah, I figured you like a scorpion. This would.
I'm
I
going to
don't
call
like
you
this.
Kyle.
What?
Shut up and keep walking, Kyle.
All right, we actually do like respecting people's names. But
Yeah,
okay,
like
CATRA.
you want to like it was
That
fun
makes
for
you
like
feel
2
big,
seconds, and now
yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm over it. Come on, CATRA.
Overfeeling herself
I'm glad you're feeling yourself, but like,
too much.
Stop.
hurts.
I'm not saying anything.
What? The lack of the nose for me.
You're doing that thing with your face where it's obvious.
Because you level literal hearts in your eyes.
Look, I'm just acknowledging.
I was gonna say she better walk in some damn quicksand.
And they don't have a glimmer to get them out.
I thought she was gonna throw her in the quicksand. Oh my god, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Oh, this is crazy. Are there really animals this big? Come on.
Of course. A dragon. It could have been a dragon, possibly.
What?
Shira's dragon. Or Mara's.
What are you trying to pull? Kyle here wasn't paying attention. And he led us right into an ambush.
Kyle.
Yeah, that's literally a punching bag name. Their stand-in punching bag character. Ooh.
Who's that?
Dinosaur.
See, why is it like they just gotta make everyone buff and cool looking? I didn't make them do
That's
that.
the third rule of the Crimson. Voice. You gotta
Everyone
be
has to be hot and buff.
attractive.
1, 2, 3.
me,
Ah.
Bo.
Whoa.
The command room. The pilot. Hey. Oh no, this is giving Steven Universe vibes.
This is the same message from my tracker pad.
But it was sent from here. Of course, it's gonna be glitching. No way.
I am Mara, She-Ra of Etheria, and I am gone.
Giant woman.
Mara,
She literally said, "I am gone."
I don't even know where to start.
Did it glitch out? Yeah, just like how light whatever Adora's one was called. It's just glitching out.
I am Mara, She-Ra of Etheria,
Eternia,
and I am gone.
I have the sword. I am Shira.
For the honor of Great Goal.
And I am gone.
Oh boy.
No,
She
no.
better crash out, yo.
Why would a hologram ever give me a straight answer?
True.
Solve a puzzle, train, let go. I do everything they tell me, waiting.
This one might be different though. Give it a chance. Too soon to give up.
Why was I taken from my family? Why was I forced to become a soldier?
I don't think there's a purpose behind that.
Sometimes bad things just happen.
And that's just your origin story. There you go.
I'm sorry. Maybe we can.
Watch it be like a USB. You gotta turn it.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry.
Yeah.
This side.
I wonder if we can fly this bitch. Was she wounded? Yep. Looks like
Was she wounded? Her? Ah.
If you are seeing this, it means you wield the sword. You are the new She-Ra.
Like, girl, we know. Get to the important stuff.
No.
Oh,
I'm
man, sorry about
supposed to
that.
be the last.
The last
I
year?
am so
That means, like, the last year probably would have reconnected everybody, all the realms.
No, well, Mara's the one that separated them. So it wasn't done before her. She's the one that made the choice to separate.
She failed to keep them apart, then? Well, she's just saying she failed, so I'm wondering what specifically her failure
Okay,
is.
that's what-
That's
yeah,
what
I know
I'm
what you're
asking. Yeah.
And it looks like today is our lucky day.
No, don't open your mouth.
No, the cowboy boots.
I never thought you'd be dumb enough to step foot out here without Huntara.
Luckily, we have a CATRA.
Yeah, we got a
To all who cross, tongue
Tongue lasher? He said,
Ooh.
Seriously, tongue lasher?
I'm sure that's from the original show.
I like that.
Right? It's like, what, you lose a bet?
That was pretty funny.
I thought it was going to be another taser face situation, like from.
I mean, it's not far off.
I like that whip. I think I'll be taking it.
Take it, CATRA.
Big talk for such a little.
Hey, do you even know how to use a whip?
Yeah, it can't be hard if this guy figured it out.
got him.
Wapow! Crack!
I mean,
Whip!
Scorpio would know. She could use her tail like a whip.
Kinda, right? So could CATRA, Loki.
No, she just is like a flail.
Like whip! It's just, I mean, I'm just spitballing here. I mean, like, I don't know.
Don't make Barney angry, y'all. Come on.
Smirk off your face, outsider!
Can I have that jacket now?
Okay.
And don't you forget it.
We will be forgetting in approximately 5 minutes.
A whip is an interesting choice for a weapon.
CATRA!
Cheaters.
That's what I'm
they are
doing.
saying like one at a time, so I guess that's fair. Got a little bone.
She got a bone to
Knife.
pick with him.
Bone pick. With tongue less short.
Where's all that big talk now, kitty?
It's not that funny.
Pocket sand! Let's go!
Okay. Combat. She's gonna use the environment against him. Come on, bro. Look at what you're doing. Silly ass tongue lashore.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
I said I think I'll be taking that.
Rip tongue
Great.
lashore.
Thanks for the whip.
Guys!
Guys! Wait, guys!
Now, who's the strongest in the Crimson Wave?
Then what's your name again?
CATRA.
CATRA.
CATRA. CATRA.
CATRA.
Bro was actually over there just about to drown, die in sand.
Yeah. But they're not gonna let that happen on screen. Okay. How's she gonna fit her claws through that? She's gonna have to cut it.
Told you, but it wasn't all bad at first. We were the first ones to settle Etheria to really study this planet's magic.
First ones.
Oh.
Lighthope used the can't weapon. The weapon.
What weapon?
So Lighthope was the first Shira? Or the first one?
I saw what they would do. The deaths that would follow. I couldn't stop them before, but I can now. Hiding is our only option.
From Hordak. I mean, Hordak Prime.
I never wanted to be a hero.
Yeah, but they don't know the state of the
I won't
universe
be
now.
remembered as one.
It's gotta be scary to not know which way things have gone.
Now, it is the administrator key to our planet.
To the planet!
Leave us here. If you open a portal, death and destruction will follow. For the good of the universe, Etheria must stay in
In Despondos?
How can you see the future?
Who's there? Come out and face Huntara.
Here we go
Oh
again.
my fucking god.
It's CATRA.
Thank you, Huntara. Oh, not that he got this whole group of people now.
Tongue lasher?
They haven't joined him.
They joined me.
They joined me.
I'm over it. Never mind.
Right?
Like, this is stressing me
Get that
out.
Hedor bullshit out of my face. Huntara. Alright, come on, Adora. Come on, Adora. You can save us. Ah! Son of a fucking bitch! I'm over it! Let us have one
The
thing!
quickest I've ever won a fight.
Oh, yeah, it's almost like you did it with a whole group of people. And overwhelmed them and cheated.
CATRA, I love you so much, please.
Hell yeah, Huntara! You're a real one.
I don't know what to say. I'm stressed.
I'm angry.
To Boss Catra, best leader we've ever had!
Really?
You've had like 3 leaders today.
Yeah.
Scorpia! A toast to Scorpia!
Oh, we're finally appreciating people, huh?
What? I can't. You guys.
Thank you.
I like the vest on her.
It's cute. Oh, not they're holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
But at what cost?
Yeah.
Can you believe this? They said this was called a party. I like it.
Fine, you gotta endear me back to her real quick.
You heard that hologram? This is the key to the whole planet.
Oh my-
When I bring this back to the fright zone,
Girl, he do not care about you. He got a girl. It was never gonna be you.
Counterpoint. We don't go back at all.
Yeah.
why wouldn't we go back?
Because
look at us.
We're here.
Because you hate it there?
Yeah. She still doesn't see herself as enough.
You've defeated the gangs ruling the Crimson Waste and made yourself their
You could
leader.
chill at
is
this
the
place,
happiest
make it
I've
your
ever
house.
seen you. Scratch that.
This is the first time I've ever seen you happy.
Yeah. They had a party.
Let's stay here.
Scorpio speaking
Forget
sense.
Hordak. Forget Adora. Forget all of them.
She doesn't have a purpose. She doesn't have a sense of self outside
Without
of that.
that,
We could, you know, be happy.
I don't.
I don't know how to do that.
I have to go check on the prisoner.
Yeah, you just don't know how
She
to
needs
be
to get
happy.
her daily dose of energy from seeing Adora not in control and not more powerful than her.
Hordak is part of a gigantic evil army from another world.
Never a dull moment with you.
Why would you not believe that, though, is my actual question.
Silly.
Light Hope and Mara both said that opening a portal will endanger everyone.
Maybe
You'll listen to anything weird old holograms
Well,
tell
yes.
you.
I can't
listen
lie.
to anything weird old blue-haired men say.
Shadow Weaver told me.
Oh no, she gonna be pissed as hell.
Shadow Weaver told you? How exactly did Shadow Weaver tell you this?
Oh my god.
Shadow Weaver is in Bright Moon.
Shadow Weaver left me.
For you!
Of course, that's how she would frame it.
This happened because of you. CATRA, please, you have to listen.
Right?
They can
Everything was
do
so good last
this.
episode, but Catra's got to be her own worst
I
enemy.
should have picked something else.
I'm saying it's so realistic though. Her character, like, she needs something to spiral over. She can't let a good moment be good. She has to fuck it up for herself.
She's low-key, a little bit borderline. I can say that.
She's
Because
yeah,
me is too. Like, you have, like, a favorite person. She splits on people. Like, she's
obsessed
she
with Adora.
seeks after...
And we are going to crush them all.
Oh,
Ugh. And I'm gonna say it. Catra sucks. I was gonna be like, because obviously I know all the mistakes their characters, make lead them to the happy ending or, evolved state they are at the end of the show. That's how life works as well. But right now, Catra sucks and is
CATRA is upsetting me
for
and
the
my
sake of
homegirls.
Catra. I even say this because I care about Catra and want the best from her.
Like, we
For
want
her.
for her, yes.
She-
And from
she-
her eventually, damn.
Like that line, her saying they call this a party or whatever. Like, it shows how little she's known of being able to explore the part of her that's at peace and is playful. All she knows to be good at is by manipulating and hurting, and literally by always coming her whole life through the lens of how Shadow Weaver raised them. She's always been second fiddle. She's always been the loser. So now that she's in the place where she can prove her whole childhood wrong, the whole lie of her childhood that she was always second place. I gotta win by the only way I know that will hurt her, doing the opposite of what Shiro wants from me. Honestly, if Adora was smarter enough, she could have manipulated.
That's what gets me. I know she's
they
not
need to
that
take from
person.
each other. They need
I
to
know.
take skills from each other.
They exactly like
Yeah.
some of that give and take would be great here. I would love to see some of that, but
I think it's time for Scorptra. CATRA and Scorpia.
Oh.
fusion. Scorptra. I feel like this one really highlighted.
no,
their
because I
relationship.
don't know how to explain. I mean, I know this. Okay,
else
this,
do you
I know
think
this
they
isn't
do?
Steven Universe. No, it's not that. I was gonna say it's not. It makes a good fusion because they have like a weird dynamic, but it's giving Jasper and Lapis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's like a toxic, like not as
Yeah.
consenting. Like it's Catra overpowering Scorpia is the vibe I'm getting.
Or not just overpowering. What's the word?
You know
for
what
it?
I mean. Just,
Taking advantage of her. Yeah.
that's what I mean by overpowering. Like she's just, I mean, literally emotionally overpowering her. I think that's still a fair word to use. Yeah.
Or it could be Katia. No, Scorptra. Scorptra. Scorpion cat would look interesting, and they both have tails, so that'd be a really cool part of the design or whatever.
Why would they call it that?
Claws. Which what?
For-
Horned goon.
The horned goon.
Yeah, the horned goon. Tongue Lashore was cool though. And Hantara is pretty badass too. I love that they allowed her to, be so resolute and she saved Bo and Glimmer. I can't be surprised anymore. I know I can see it coming a mile away. The one Catra's gonna self-sabotage. But hey, that's where she is in this journey. When I say people have an issue with me disliking, or I'm sure it's just in general thing. People have soft spots for certain characters or whatever. But people, if I'm at this point in a story and a character is acting in a way I don't condone or I don't agree with or whatever, I'm going to share that I don't like how the character is acting. And that means I can totally see them in totality as who they are as a person and see they're acting like a fucking jerk. And Catra, that's a big part of her personality. That's what you can love about her. I have cats. I know how cats can act. She's very catty. I get it. But yeah, it comes from a place of loving a character for me to be able to look at you and say like, hey, you're being a jerk, you know?
Yeah, no, because I do think it's important to, and I think it's just natural. It's like a natural reaction. Like you're
we're
upset,
reacting
like
to where the character
yeah, like
is at this
I
point
know
of the story.
exactly. Like it's no shade. I understand that. Like for people who've already seen all of it and know what that arc ends up like, it's hard to hear people still judge them based on where they're at right now. But that's where they're at for us. So like,
But I think that's the fun
that's
of enjoying a series for the first time. Like,
I mean, that's why it's fun watching.
I'm trying to think who would I like this with before possibly to anyone. I'm like, maybe Zuko. I don't know. Yeah, like I don't remember. I was young when I first watched Avatar, but you know when he betrayed Aang at the end of season 2 or whatever. Like that's a big, fall back, and I like seeing that when characters like make progress and then shrink back or whatever, have that instinctive pull back to their old personality. Like that's good storytelling. That's how real characters act. So if it's getting those emotions riled up in me, I know the story's doing well. Doesn't mean I'm not like annoyed as fuck.
It's just upsetting because she quite literally visibly regressed in front of us, and so like there's like literally like Scorpio's like, wow, you're happy for literally the first time ever, and she was like, I don't know how to sit with that feeling, so she had to go do something to get back to what she's comfortable being in.
None of
which
her
is
skills
frustration.
revolve around being happy.
Yeah.
How do you manipulate a happy situation? You make it one that's scary again. But it's okay. This will lead to Hordak. Eventually, Hordak's gonna, realize he is perfect the way he is, or imperfect, and be okay with the idea of imperfection.
Probably because I feel like what's happened to literally all of them, and this is me just again, I'm sorry, like connecting them all together. That's all. Like, CATRA wanted to impress Shadow Weaver. Shadow Weaver was like, I don't care about you. She just doesn't. Shadow Weaver tried to do that with Hordak. Hordak's like, you're useless to me. Goodbye. Now Hordak's trying to do that with Horde Prime, and Horde Prime's gonna be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You're still a defect. You are never going to be good enough. And he's gonna be like, no. Like they all have to realize, like,
it goes all the way down.
Yeah.
Accept your imperfection. Accept the traumatic, situations. A big issue with all of them is that they never felt listened to.
Yeah.
Never felt valued. Shadow Weaver wanting them to realize the danger of the Horde or whatever, and Hordak, wanting him to realize, no, Father, I am good. I can be good enough for you, and no, you're not going to be, and that's the good thing. You don't want to be good enough for a fascist Horde Prime.
I mean, he's a clone of him. Like that is literally in his DNA.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Pretty good stuff going on right now. I'm enjoying it. I know they have to leave mysteries for later, but also a little peeved by the trope of can't hear certain words from the
I mean, but it makes
hologram.
sense. I know it's a trope, but it literally makes sense.
I could just see some making some different choices with the writing there to make it not just seem more like a convenience, but something that's like very necessary. Like, oh, that definitely would have happened. Just some small writing changes there.
Like, what do you mean? Do you have an example? Like, what you would have done?
I could come up with one for next time. How about that? Because I would want to give it thought. If I want to buff up something that I just saw and then put time into, I would want to put time into it as well. If I want to say this could be better, but I'm just saying if I something of that nature would be better, in my book. But
it's just this is not even. I'm sorry. This is just because I genuinely didn't understand what you mean. You just said like of that nature, so I didn't understand what you meant. Like could be better. I don't really.
What part didn't you understand?
Just of what could have been better about it. Like I don't know. I'm sorry. It was just really vague to me, so it was just hard for me to understand what you meant.
Less convenient.
I was just sure. Okay.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching some more She-Ra with us. Thank you so much to the Patreon satellite subscribers who support us over in the over on the Patreon. Join the Patreon, y'all. We're getting close to season 4 now. You can get early access to all that stuff over there. You already know the drill. But looking forward to next time. We got 2 more episodes of the season. No, 3 more, right? This is episode 3.
It's episode 4, I think.
So we got 3 more luckily for the season. So there's still a lot of places this could go. I need me some more Entrapta and Hordak time. I would love to see some more of that. But yeah. Hopefully Scorpia, I don't know. Maybe Scorpia could stay. She could become the new queen of the.
She wouldn't want to. She doesn't act like that without CATRA.
True. Yeah, she is such a bad influence, which is very realistic too. She gets her to be a bad girl, but you know, we love both of them. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. What's next?
Take a moment, remind yourself. Take a moment and find yourself. Take a moment and ask yourself, this is how we fall apart. But it's not, it's not. And it's okay.
Shit, that's your daughter. You eat it. I'll take the normal one.